Let's show you the watch. You've seen me wear this. I've been wearing this watch, you know, pretty much every single day. So let's talk about it. What we have is 3 choices for you. The turquoise is already sold out, which we did anticipate. I'm gonna take the malachite off for a minute so I can hold it for you. So here are the 3 choices. This is genuine, natural, of the earth malachite. So the dial on each watch, you know the $28,000 watch I was talking about? Their dial is also malachite. It's genuine malachite. So we're using the identical dial. It's a beautiful piece. It's a slice of malachite making up the dial of the watch. Pretty fabulous. So that's choice number 1. And of course it would look, I should probably put the matching ring on because it would look great with your new ring. So I love it in the gold. I want to show you something. There are 2 extenders that come along. They look like this. If I add one, right now, when I wear my watch, I leave 1 extender in and it fits like a 7.5. When you add another extender, it goes up to about 8.25. I just want to show you something. I can get it over my hand. That's how big it gets if you add your second extender. So if you have a larger wrist and you have trouble with the watch's fitting, you need to get this one. It'll fit because you can see. I mean, it's literally slips over my hand when I put the extender in it. So I just wanted to show that to you. Now here's what makes it really fun. If you take both extenders out, and I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna take both out for a minute because I want you to see what happens here. So these pop out, it's not a big deal. They just are little, they fold over, you slide them out. Take one out, and then I'll take the other one out. Because if you have a tiny wrist, look what happens when you take that out. Now, this is fitting under a 7. Like I literally can barely get it on. It's too tight for me when I take both out. Like it would fit me super tight. So if you need a 6.5 to a 6.75, boom, it's going to fit you. So that's why when I say it's going to fit everybody, the vast majority of you, whether you have a small wrist, an average wrist like I do, or a larger wrist, you are going to get the perfect fit with your watch. So I really hope you don't shy away from it because of that. 433 pre-ordered. We have 300 watches left in your choice of gorgeous, gorgeous malachite, gorgeous red tiger's eye, or the most beautiful black onyx, black agate, and black onyx are interchangeable terms in the gem world. The key to this is that if you can't decide, I will say this, the black is the one I wear most often. You've seen me wear this 100 times. I live in this watch, and I love black and white. So if you can't decide, you're gonna get a ton of mileage if you do go with the black. You'll get tons of wear out of it. It looks so rich and so expensive. That company that I was mentioning that does these gem dial watches, they also do the black agate watch. And again, they are well into the tens of thousands of dollars. So I was excited that we were able to get such a classy look. I absolutely love this bracelet. It's kind of just cool, like a tank bracelet, so it really has a very nice flexibility to it. It's all stainless, so it's really well constructed. It's really well made. It's quartz accuracy. It never needs winding. So if you're thinking about what color, I will say the black is really easy to wear, and I'm telling you, if that does not look like diamonds, nothing does. It really, they did such a beautiful job of this. We really were very picky about how this was executed. The stones are bezel set all the way around, so you can see they're sit flush to the actual metal of the watch, so they're well protected. I mean, I've been living in my watch, and it's been held, all of the watches actually, and they've been holding up just brilliantly. This red is so gorgeous. If you love gold jewelry, this is going to be amazing when you wear this with your other gold jewelry. It's just so pretty. And you can see that's natural red tiger's eye on the face, and then we've used these beautiful little simulated rubies positioned throughout. Sweep second hand so you can see the minutes. It has the Roman numerals at the 12, 3, 6, and 9 marking, and then it has individual markings for all of the other hours. It's a very easy watch to read. Although it's a good size watch, this is not a huge over-the-top watch. This is not a boyfriend watch. You do not look like you're wearing a man's watch. You do not look like you're wearing your husband's watch. You look like you're wearing an amazingly expensive women's watch. There's, again, all different types of beautiful choices in the watch world, but to get a genuine gem dial of this caliber in a watch, trust me when I tell you, nobody has watches like this under $100. I have hunted this down. I have searched. I've gone everywhere. I've done my homework on this, and I promise you, nobody is in this price range. The closest I found to a genuine gem dial watch in genuine malachite, genuine agate, and these genuine stones, the closest I found was another designer that does their watches for $400. So there's nothing out there in these genuine gemstone dial watches. We're really lucky. We work with a huge watch manufacturer. They do gorgeous watches, designer watches, and they just have done a really, I think, exceptional job for us on this watch. Okay, we have over 500 gone. We have 260 left. Last call. If you want the malachite, you can see how beautiful that is. We have about 50 in the malachite. We have well under 100 in the black. In the black agate and the red tiger's eye, same deal. So I'm so excited you're getting it. I think you're going to be really, really pleased with your new watch when you get it home. Prepare yourself for compliments because they will pour in. People notice this, they ask about it, they compliment you on it, and nobody would guess this is a $79 watch. Not, you know me, I love watches. I have lots of different watches that I love to wear, but I get more compliments on this watch than any watch I've ever worn, period. Bar none. It's just one of those that people always ask about it. They're like, oh, that's so beautiful. What is that? Is it emeralds and what are you wearing? Because you can see it's clearly a natural malachite, and those look like emeralds. So you really have the look of diamonds and emeralds and malachite, or red tiger's eye rubies and diamonds, or the look of black onyx, which it is black onyx, but diamonds and black diamonds. That's the look we really worked hard to capture here, and I'm just excited for anybody lucky enough to get it. Remember, you get 2 extenders with your watch, so you will be able to get the right fit. Little wrist, average wrist, larger wrist, doesn't matter. I think any of you are going to find that you're going to get a good fit with this. So we're gonna wrap this up for now. I'll let you know when they're completely gone. Thank you so much. I'm super excited you're getting it. Now, a couple things I want to remind you about. That big, beautiful